Guys, gameplay trailers for the Human Torch and the Thing were just revealed, and we're gonna get right into it.
Human Torch in the house, yo!
Alright guys, so his left click looks like a projectile that he launches that does like a explosion. I've seen Necros describe this as kind of like a projectile shotgun, and I think it looks really strong because it does a lot of damage. So his right click has two functions, this being one of them. It looks like a kind of AoE explosive fire grenade that he throws down. This is one of the functions of his right click. We're going to talk about the other one later, but the first use can be used like a kind of grenade to set the ground on fire and do explosive damage. It looks like it chunks a lot too. The next thing we can see here is his F ability, which is a kind of a ground slam that does a lot of damage. It seems like it really does a good amount of burst damage, especially if they're already set on fire. He basically melted both these targets and they had a little under half health left. So like, this is going to be a really good dive ability and a good ability to finish off targets. It also has a knockback. So here's the other use of his right click, and think of it as essentially playing connected dots. If you put them all in a square like they do in this video, and then you press E, it will form a giant fire square, and anybody caught within its radius will be set on fire. So you basically can set up traps depending on how you place your grenades to encase your enemies in fire. I think this is going to be really good area denial and just kind of good at keeping people off points. Next is his ultimate ability, and it's basically another grenade that he throws at the ground that turns into a fire tornado and does damage to the surrounding area. He can throw multiple of these at once, and he can also combo with Storm, where if Storm has her ultimate, she can combo with one of the fire tornadoes he throws down and turn it into a Firestorm ult. This seems really strong, and his kit looks really good, guys. I think he'll definitely be a top DPS choice. Now on to the Thing.
Benjamin J. Grimm, reporting for duty.
So first we see his primary attack, and it's a quick flurry of punches that actually for a tank does a pretty good amount of damage. It's really fast and does a decent chunk of health if you hit all of them. Then see his right click, which is a charged up punch that he does, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like this is on a cooldown, so he can use this whenever he wants. It is a lot of big burst damage. Also right here you guys can see that he hits two people at once with it. Going back a little bit, we can see that his left shift ability is a charge that he does where he runs forward, and then when he stops he slams on the ground. So really interesting right here. His E ability is a leap where he can target an ally and leap towards them. This is a really good dive ability, so not only can he dive with his dive DPS characters, but it also gives him, and I believe the character he dives to, a temporary overshield where he gets damage resistance. This is going to be really strong and make the Thing a really good dive tank, guys. His ultimate is kind of a seismic earthquake where he slams the ground and launches anybody caught in his path into the air. This can be really good for setting up a big play for one of your DPS, or just kind of knocking them around and making them have to reposition, launching them up in the air for some quick, easy damage. It also looks like it does a decent amount of damage by itself. I'm going to play this with the audio for you guys real quick, because when you pop his ult, he says the thing. And it's beautiful.
It's clobbering time!
If you enjoyed the video and you appreciate how quickly I covered the stuff in this video for you guys, it would mean a lot if you left a like on the video, as it would help this video reach more people. And please consider subscribing if you enjoy my content and want to stay up to date with anything superhero or Overwatch related. I'm going to be giving away a copy of Spider-Man 2 at 5,000 subscribers, so if that's something that you're interested in, please consider clicking subscribe. And of course, my link to join my Discord will be in the description and in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have an amazing day. Peace out.